Hello and welcome back again. So, in the previous lecture, we looked at PMT, which is payment that we make per period. Now, this payment that we make comprises of a portion of the principal as well as the interest. This proportion will change from one particular payment to another. For example, the amount of interest that you will pay on your first ever mortgage payment will be a lot more than the interest that you will pay on your say 250th mortgage payment. Also, the interest that you will pay on your first ever mortgage payment will be a lot more than the actual principal amount that you're paying off on that first month. So the banks are actually squeezing that money out of you when you make your first payment. This is why it's very important to put as much money as you can as down payment when you buy a new house so that the principal will be low and also the interest payment will be low. Now, in this case, what we have to do is we have to figure out the interest payment in a particular period and also the principal that's paid in a particular period. Now this case will change when you make further payments. So when you make, let's say, your 250th payment, you won't be paying too much in interest. You will actually be paying more money as principal than you would be paying it as interest. So if it sounds complicated, you don't have to figure it out all by yourself. Excel is here to do it for you, and through the functions that we are about to look at, you will learn how to do it. So let's just look here. IPMT. IPMT is the interest paid in a particular period. This particular period can be the first month, the second month, the third month, or the 250th month, as I had mentioned earlier. Now, PPMT, as you might have guessed, is the principal paid in a particular period. IPMT is the interest paid, and PPMT is the principal paid. So, to calculate these, we have to apply the inbuilt mathematical functions in Excel, and you already know how to do that. So for IPMT, just go over to this cell, go to the Formulas tab, and press Insert Function. Now search for IPMT in the box, IPMT, and press Go. Select IPMT and press OK. It will ask you for the function arguments just as expected. Now, thankfully, we filled up a lot of data in the previous lecture, so we don't have to type them all over again. See, I told you we will save a lot of time this way. Click on Rate, then click on the interest per month cell. Notice again, it's not the interest percentage, it's the interest per month. Now, we have an argument that says PER, which is the particular period. It's actually short for period. So if you want to know how much interest you will pay on your first month payment, just type 1 in that box. We can change it later to know the other values. Or you can pick a random cell, type a value there, and then reference this PER argument to that cell. That's your choice. For now, I will just type 1. Next up, we have NPER, which is the total number of payments which we have already calculated. So click that cell right over here. And then we have the present value which we already have in this cell that says loan amount. So click that too. I know it's repetitive, but practice is what makes perfect. So try it and press OK. Now, let's take a look at PPMT, which is done pretty much the same way. So click that cell, and then click in the Formulas tab, and then click the Insert function. Search in this box for PPMT, and press Go. Click PPMT, and press OK, and as expected, it will ask you for the same details that it asked when you entered the values for IPMT. Click the rate, and then the corresponding cell. Let's assume we want the principal payment for the 250th month. Therefore, I will type 250 in this box. Now click the number of payments box and select the corresponding cell there. And finally, for the present value, select the loan amount. Press OK, and you will see the value of IPMT in the cell that we selected for IPMT and PPMT in the cell that we selected for PPMT. Now, if you want to modify the particular period for either of these cells, you can just select that cell, and then right here in the formula bar, you can see all these numbers, and you can see the number that we have to change. Change that number. So if you want your interest payment for the 37th month instead of the first month, change the value from 1 to 37. Press enter, and it will update the value. You can see that the interest payment decreases with increasing number of payments. That's how it works. So that's it for this video. Try this out and be back for the next video. Thanks for watching.